Hey, Coach Derek here from Kikfit Training, and today I want to teach you how to use any standard door frame to get a total body stretching routine. All stretches should be held for 10 to 30 seconds after the muscle has completely relaxed with natural, easy breaths. You can do these stretching routines throughout the day, a minute here, a minute there, or the whole body all at once. It's up to you. So here we go. Starting with the upper body, we're going to stretch the forearm, bicep, and shoulder first. Simply need to take your arms extended out parallel to the floor and bend that wrist and place the palm against the molding just like this. Push against the molding and turn the opposite direction until I feel a deep stretch in my forearm, bicep, and shoulder. And make sure that you're pressing the heel of your hand into the molding just like so and turning away. All stretches again for 10 to 30 seconds. For our video time constraints, we're just moving on from one part to the next. Next is going to be the pec major going across your chest. Simply step in to the other side of the door frame, put your elbows and wrist against the door frame, lean forward, head up, and push your chest forward with the opposite leg forward into a deep chest stretch. From here, we're going to stretch the chest and rib muscles going down the front of the body. Arm up, opposite leg forward, grab the molding with the other hand, and twist in the opposite direction. I'm putting my fingertips on the top of the molding and hanging down a bit to get a complete front of body stretch, hence called the front stretch. On the other side, arm up, opposite leg forward, grab the molding, hang down slightly, and twist until I feel the whole front of that body stretching out. Moving on to your shoulders, simply take the arm, grab the molding with your fingertips, elbow to elbow, and pull this arm in close to you and lean toward the opposite molding. That's going to stretch the side deltoid and upper back on both sides, elbow and pull. From here, moving on to the lats, the big part of your back. Take your hands, fingers in the opposite direction. Grab the molding, opposite leg forward. Sit down as far as I can and tilt to one side until I get a deep stretch on that lat. With the other side, fingers normal direction, sitting back on that side of my lats. And that's going to be a total body for the upper body stretching, and now moving on to the lower body. Starting with the calf, we're going to work our way up. Put your foot up as high as you can against the molding. So if this is my foot, it's going to be as flat as I can against the molding, like so. Once I do that, I stand up straight, pelvic tilt forward until I feel a deep calf stretch, about 30 seconds. Once the calf is stretched, I put my tush against the other side of the molding and slide down as far as I can to a deep calf and hamstring stretch. This will be very intense. Hold for 30 seconds. Once the body stops resisting, switch sides. Calf stretch. So this is important. When you're stretching, try not to start counting the stretch as soon as you get into it. Count the stretch once the body stops shaking or there's no more pain and the body has relaxed. That's when you start to count. Sit your tush against the wall, slide down, hamstring stretch. Moving on to your quadriceps. I simply grab my instep, lean back, put my foot against the molding. Once the foot is against the molding, I'm going to sit back into a deep quadricep stretch using the wall or the door as my guide. Switching sides. Grab your foot, place it against here, and lean back as far as you can for a deep quad and hip flexor stretch. Moving on to your glutes, your tush. Simply take your ankle on your thigh, sit down against the molding and slide down until you feel a deep glute stretch and hold for 30 seconds. Other side, ankle on your thigh, and sitting down for 30 seconds. The last stretch for the lower body is your groin and inner thigh. Just simply get into a wide sumo squat with your toes pointed out like this, with your butt against the molding. Slide down as far as you can. Take your forearms and push your inner thigh right by your kneecap out as wide as you can until you feel a deep groin and inner thigh stretch. All of these stretches combined will give you a total circulation for your whole body, allowing you to continue your program on becoming your gym anywhere, anytime. I'm Coach Derek from Kikfit Training, and that is my tip of the day.